and gentlemen, boys and girls, stop what you're doing. Stop playing that game. Stop making that food. Pause that vacation.
Watching the World Cup.
Stop watching the World Cup temporarily. Because over here, it's just hoops. I'm Amari. This is Darion. How we feeling today, my brother?
Feeling good. Missed the last week. I was on vacation. Great vacation. Went on a cruise. Lyric's birthday. Um, we went to Costa Maya, got to see the ruins. Went to Honduras. First time in Central America, so that was nice. What did we do? We got to see monkeys. They were jumping on us. Got to see parrots and stuff. Cozumel went on a submarine. Never done that before, so that was actually tough. I would do that again. Yeah, but great vacation. Glad to be back home. Glad to be back on the pod, talk some ball. Yeah, how you doing, my brother?
Hey man, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. But wanna, you know, before we even get into anything else, I know what y'all thinking. We probably the
Yeah.
worst podcast ever. How can you miss the week of the NBA finals? But pre-planned vacation stuff, couldn't record. Obviously, he on a cruise, no service and stuff like that. So um yeah, man, but we back. Got NBA draft coverage today. The draft is tomorrow. Finally here. Get to see who's going number one. Um, Also, got player comparisons for everybody in the lottery. If y'all not familiar with some of the guys gonna be in the lottery, might not watch a lot of college basketball. We got all of that coverage for you today. Back with Mari's question of the day, ball knowledge test. So we back in the flow of things after a little week of kind of summer vacation, for both of us. I was busy this week. He was on a cruise. So yeah, obviously missed the Knicks closing it out against the Spurs for the NBA championship. Jalen Brunson's a hero in New York officially. Um, going into the playoffs, D Watt's most overrated player in the league is now the Finals MVP. What you think about that, bro?
I gave my apologies to Brunson, and I leave it at that. I already apologized. I'm not about to sit here and glaze him down. I said
Okay.
I
Okay.
said what
Okay.
I said. Congratulations to Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks. That's I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh, yeah, man. Yeah. NBA offseason is in full swing now. Trade rumors starting to fly. Got Giannis trade talks, obviously. Just news a couple hours ago. Apparently, this was from Shams. He was on ESPN and he said Giannis is deciding between two teams to get traded tomorrow at the in the NBA draft. So I mean, we'll see. Obviously, the Giannis trade saga, like I said last time we recorded with John Morant. Seems like it's never ending. So we'll see tomorrow if he officially gets traded or not. I'm pretty sure the Heat are one of the teams in the mix. They always are, but it seems like they have probably the best package to put towards Giannis. Um, a lot of rumors been flying around with Tyler Hero going to Detroit. How do you feel about that fit?
Tyler here to Detroit is a great fit. It gives Detroit that second scorer that they need that can play well off of Cade, let Cade create and even let him play off ball, have somebody else who could be ball dominant and create their own. I think that's where they struggled in the playoffs, only having Cade. I forget, we talked about his usage percentage, but it was crazy high. So having that drop and let him create off ball and then be more of a playmaker than he already is. I love the fit with Tyler Hero there.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been preaching it the whole time. Like for the Pistons, it's been Cade Cunningham. Cade Cunningham, like in the playoffs, their defense got them through the first round. Kept them in there with the Cavs. Like, but they need some other offensive firepower, and I think Tyler Hero is a great fit for that. Obviously, you would want somebody like when they were rumored with Kawhi.
Hmm.
It made a lot of sense because you're keeping all the defense on the court, but you're adding in some offensive firepower with Tyler Hero. You're giving some and you're taking some. So like you're giving some offense. but then you're taking away some defense. So the Clippers have come out and said that Kawhi Leonard is not being traded this offseason. So I mean that's interesting. We'll see what they do in the draft. Got the fifth overall pick. But yeah, before we get into some draft talk, got Mari's question. Whoa, whoa. Let me slow down. Mari's question of the day for you, and we're bringing it back to Jalen Brunson. If Jalen Brunson were to never win anything again, like he's an all star, say, Jalen Brunson's what? How old is Jalen Brunson?
30.
30. Jalen Brunson's 30. So Jalen Brunson makes like three, four more all star games. Maybe two All NBA appearances.
I
Is
don't
Jalen Brunson a Hall of Famer now?
Let me fact check something. I don't believe Jalen Brunson has any all NBA appearances.
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't. He doesn't. So I said like two, maybe two All NBA appearances. Let me look at his resume now.
Yeah, let's see his current resume.
Oh, you looking it up?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, he okay, three-time All-Star, three-time All-NBA, and then obviously Eastern Conference MVP, champ, Finals MVP, and then in-season tournament MVP, if that has any value.
Did he win Clutch Player of the Year too? Does that count to or something now?
I will, does that, are you using that for a Hall of Fame case? I don't,
I mean, everybody that's won it has been really elite. Like
that's true.
Jokic, did Jokic win it? Am I mistaken? Well, I guess De'Aaron Fox won it the first year. Shea won it this year. Brunson, I think Jokic won it.
Steph has one. De'Aaron Fox, Steph, Brunson, and Shea.
Okay, no Jokic.
No Jokic. Jokic was a nominee last season.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so I mean, I don't know if you include that in his resume. I'm just throwing it out there. But yeah, like say he ends his career six-time All-Star, five-time All-NBA, NBA champion, Finals MVP.
Say it again. Six-time All-Star.
Six-time All-Star, five-time All-NBA, NBA champion, Finals MVP.
My mind wants to say yes. And I'm trying to think of guys with no rings who are Hall of Famers. My mind went Carmelo Anthony. He's 10-time All-Star, six-time All-NBA. Like, that's really it. That's really Melo's resume. He was a scoring champ, but other than that, it's not like. So if we're going like statistical, yes, he would be with a Finals MVP, especially. I think he could get that nod for it. Who else? Who are some Hall of Famers, no rings? T-Mac, seven-time All-Star, seven-time All-NBA, two-time scoring champion, MIP. I think he gets a nod. I think he gets a nod.
Hey, bro, I think this ring holds a lot of weight.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
this is a heavy ring, and New York is not. They're not gonna not be a playoff team. They're not gonna not make runs anymore. So he's still gonna be improving. Like his resume is still gonna improve. His numbers are still gonna be good. So it's not like this is a one and done thing.
Right, right. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I think it'll be tight though. I don't think he'll be like, honestly, I could see him missing it. Now that I'm looking at all of the names that are getting put in. Actually, if Tony Kukoc can make it, Jalen Brunson can make it. I don't. He might not be for. He definitely won't be first ballot,
No, he's not a first ballot Hall of Famer.
but I think he will be a Hall of Famer eventually. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give it to him.
Yeah, I think he will get a Hall of Famer, but no, it would not be first ballot.
Yeah, yeah. Just a interesting question that came to mind. You know, after the Knicks won the ring. Obviously, New York fans been going crazy on social media, hyping Brunson up. You've been seeing the got to put Brunson in talks over Tatum and Luca, and no, I'm not giving him
Oh,
that.
stop.
But he does have a good case because of the weight of this ring, winning it for New York, first time in 50 plus years, I believe. So yeah, great win for him. Great add to his resume. Definitely cement himself in Knicks legacy and NBA history. So kudos to him, man. Second round pick, like great story, great
Yeah,
story, honestly.
it is an
And he
amazing
did it
story.
with his guys.
That's the best part of it all. He did it with the squad.
Man, everybody but Dante. These guys won two national championships together and now an NBA championship. This has to be one of the best, like in basketball, like not just the NBA, in basketball in general, this has to be like the best big three ever, right? Bridges, Hart, and does anybody else have two national championships and and the
Yeah,
NBA championship?
I don't no, I don't
Like
think
obviously there's people in the NBA like the Bulls. Um, Dennis Rodman, Scottie Pippen, Jordan won three together like in a row. So I mean, they're in there. But I think you put Brit like in just basketball in general, like
just
those
just
three,
basketball.
yeah,
Yeah, they're yeah.
you got to talk about them. So
You do have to talk about it. And it was 10 years later as well.
right, right, that's crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
you definitely got to talk about it.
yeah. So let's get into our NBA draft stuff. We're going to list, go through the lottery. Talk about which player we think is going where, why, and then give a player comparison, for each player. So obviously, start with the number one pick. The Washington Wizards have a choice. It looks like between two guys. Um, you said today, you mentioned to me that sources saying AJ might fall to three. So I'm curious to see what you think the first two picks should look like.
My number one pick has been my number one pick since the end of the college season. Darren Peterson is going number one. He's going to the Washington Wizards.
Really?
Yes.
Why do you believe that?
It would be foolish not to take him. He's the most, what's the word I'm looking for? I, I don't know. I can't think right now. I'm blanking. But he's the most polished player, I think, available. Like AJ is raw talent. Caleb Wilson is raw talent. But Darren Peterson is, I just lost the word again. I just polished. He's pro ready. And I think if you're the Wizards, you have to go here. I don't, I'm not mad at AJ, but I'm taking Darren.
Hmm. Okay. I have AJ going to one. Um, I think that AJ's upside is higher. I think AJ has potential to be like obviously I do agree with you that Darren Peterson is more like ready now, and polished like a cleaner game. But I think AJ like has potential to be one of like averaging 28 points per game one day, like 7 rebounds, 4 assists. You know what I mean? My comparison for AJ is like Jason Tatum. A
Yeah,
long,
I got T-Mac.
okay, yeah, about around the same realm of player. Yeah, a long like wing, gets to his spots, great scorer. I'm excited to see like defensively if he can. Tatum is a really good defender. Decided to see how good of a defender he is in the league, but he has the tools like a long wing, obviously 6'10" that can move. Like it's the what's the word I'm looking for here? Is perfect for like a good two-way wing, like a two-way scoring wing, like a Jason Tatum. So I'm excited to see what he does. And then obviously Darren Peterson is my two going to the Utah Jazz. Um, for the Jazz, like they sneaky got something smooth going on over
They
there.
do. They do.
Um, like you would look at them probably like Keontae George, Darren Peterson, Laurie Marketing, Jaren Jackson. They're in talks with Walker Kessler right now to get him re-signed. He's demanding a lot of money, but like that on paper they're young, they're decently young. Laurie is probably on the high end of that, but like Jaren isn't too old. Walker Kessler's still young. If he can stay healthy, like they have something smooth on paper, and like they were in a lot of games last year, and this could be one of those pieces that in 2 years puts them over the hump.
Yeah. My number two is AJ. I think AJ is not falling to three. There's no way they let AJ fall to three. Uh, but I mean, same thing you said for Darren. AJ is just they're young, a young team, and this is a guy that can help them get over a hump. Just an elite scorer at any level. Just provides his offensive firepower. They have the size down low that can be on the defensive side if AJ lacks it, but he can improve defensively. So I think this could work as well. I think Utah could go either way.
If Utah gets AJ, who comes off the bench?
Not playing AJ at the two, a big two. AJ can play the two. He had the ball the whole game at BYU. He could play the two.
I don't think I'm playing AJ at the two.
AJ's a 2-3.
I think AJ's a 3-4 for sure.
He's too small to be a four.
He's like what, six
But
nine?
he's small. He's small. He's not big enough to play the four.
Not even, bro. Not even. Not even. In today's game, bro, like PJ Washington plays the four. Like that's
PJ
just the
Washington
first
got
name
some
that came to
size on him,
mind. But like PJ Washington is 6'7".
but he has size on him.
Cool. AJ's a
AJ does
rookie.
not
Like
have
he's gonna
size.
get size on him.
I don't like AJ at the four.
He can. I bet he will play some four in his NBA career. And I don't know. As a two, like yeah, he was good on the ball, like at BYU and stuff, but like he was the guy, and like you're gonna in college, like obviously he's gonna be on the. I don't know, I don't know.
I
I
don't
mean,
like.
obviously they could just throw their best players out there. Like I doubt that they're gonna be in a position to like compete for anything next year, so they could just throw the guys out there. But like in the long run, I don't see AJ playing two.
Who's their current two? Who's the Jazz's current two?
Like Bryce Sensabaugh, or probably.
Yeah, AJ starting over that.
But Bryce was really good this year, and that's another one of those young pieces that is gonna grow with this team. I didn't even mention him, but like that's another good score potential. Like especially if they go DP, like Bryce as a six man in the long run doesn't sound too bad. Um, Somebody that can really score the ball, and that's what you're really looking for in a today's like six man.
Yeah, in insane world where Caleb Wilson or Cam Boozer goes to, and my
I don't
Memphis,
like it.
I hate it. I hate it. But
They don't need it. They just
in,
got Jaren. They got marketing.
in a insane world where it happens, and AJ falls to three, be expected a video would be running down the block full speed. I would be so geeked. But at my number three, I think it would be man, I have two answers.
Okay.
As a fan of the team, what I want Caleb Wilson. What's going to happen with them just trading Jaren Jackson? They're going to get Cameron Boozer. I want
Explain.
I want Caleb because I just the raw talent that's there. I think he has great upside. Um, he can defend, he can score. The three-point shooting is not the best. That can hopefully be improved. But I just like him as a three, move Santi or a four, let Santi play the three. And then we get Edie back, like that.
Santi at three, you lost
I
me.
mean, I don't want Santi on the team anyways. I really wish Santi got traded. But you switch that? Caleb at the three?
I don't think either of them should be playing at three. Especially early in his career, like Caleb Wilson has a lot to work on with that jump shot.
Yeah, I don't think he's a three at all. And not right now,
Santi can
especially.
Santi can stretch the floor. But just I don't know. I don't know. They both like one of them has offensive flaws at the three, one of them has defensive flaws at the three. So like, yeah, I don't know, man. It's a weird that's a weird dynamic with them too. But keep going. Go ahead.
Yeah. But then on the other side with Cam, this is a guy that's going to be a great system player in the NBA. No, like whatever team he goes on, he's going to more than likely fit their scheme really well. He's going to be a double double, pretty much his whole career. And when you trade Jaren Jackson at the four, you go get, I think you're going to draft another guy with size that can not fill that role, but I mean, he's going to help Edie on boards. He can defend. He's also a polished player. Not as polished as Darren Peterson, but he's a league ready guy. So I can see Memphis going to get him and just filling that gap right there.
Yeah, I have Boozer. I have Boozer going three. Um, yeah, I mean, I do think it's a really good fit for y'all. Not gonna lie. And I think that in the long run, he can be a really good like as you said, system player, role player on a championship team. Like a starting four, rebounds well, defends well, can score if needed. I think his jumper will continue to evolve and become like a consistent, like he can shoot uh three threes a game and knock down two of them. You know what I mean? So like I think he'll be a really good four in this league, and he already has the size, the body. I think we'll see less like back to basket of him in the NBA, more screen and pop, screen and roll, getting downhill, things like that. So I'm excited to see Cam Boozer in the NBA and see what he can become. And hopefully the Grizzlies can continue to figure things out with John Morant and stuff like that and get a clear clear vision for the future.
Yeah, I hope so as well. Like obviously, I want Ja, but at this point, ship him. I don't even care anymore.
Hmm. Yeah, it said the Pelicans, the Timberwolves, and the Kings were emerging as buyers for John Morant. I don't like the Kings trade. I'm not gonna lie. I think if the Kings are going guard, I'm gonna spoil my pick now. I want Darius Acuff in Sacramento.
The savior of Sacramento.
I want Darius Acuff in
I
Sacramento.
couldn't wait till we got there because I knew
Um,
you want that one bad.
I want that one bad. I think Darius Acuff can be the savior of the Sacramento Kings. I went ahead and did a Kings rebuild. The first thing I did was go get Darius Acuff. Um, man, I'm really excited about that one. But trading for John Moran, I think would ruin that because I mean I don't know. I don't see Darius Acuff as a two in this league. I don't see John Moran as a two in this league. So I think the Kings need to go full rebuild. Just play the patient game, get rid of those contracts of Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and start fresh. Start fresh. But comparisons for Caleb for Cam Boozer and Caleb Wilson.
Wilson, I can see like a Pascal, a little less of a jumper, high upside. He can defend, get to the basket, and then for Cam, I don't know, high upside. I can see like Apollo has the size. If he can, that jump shot gets a little better. He's not going to stretch the floor to the extent Paulo can, but mid-range game, 20 feet, I think that could be him.
Uh, Paulo's such a dominant scorer
Yeah.
that I think Cam Boozer will be like a high end 21 points per game in the league. I don't know. That's what I feel. I think Cam Boozer, I gave him like a Timberwolves Timberwolves Kevin Love.
I had Kevin Love on my list too. I was about to say that. I also have Kevin Love.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't I want to look actually now um about how many threes per game he was shooting in Minnesota because Kevin Love in Minnesota wasn't Kevin Love in Cleveland, where he was just, stretch four. Like, yeah, came in the league first year, point 0.2 3-pointers attempted. Wasn't until year four where he took a big jump from 3 3-pointers attempted to five. And then obviously when you get to Cleveland, we're consistent 5, 6, 7 3-pointers attempted a game per season. So I think, Minnesota Timberwolves, Kevin Love, Cam Boozer, rebounder, you know what I mean? Plays hard down there, can defend the rim, gets his points a lot in the paint, like getting downhill. Not as that not Cam Boozer has some athleticism to him. I don't think Kevin Love was athletic. But yeah, I think that's a good comparison for what he can be in the league.
Yeah.
Oh, and then I do have Caleb Wilson going forward to the Bulls. Think they're very excited about him. Him, Modest Buzelis. I think that's a good 3-4 combination for their future. They do also have another pick at 18. They could probably go get a young five, a guard, something around that.
No, they do
Um,
not need a guard.
I mean, but with the guards that they have, I don't see them there for the future. That's the thing. Like Giddy, I think will be there for another 4 years.
I
Um,
I seen Minnesota was shopping Giddy.
really, Minnesota Josh Giddy. Do you like that?
Giddy, Ant, JD, Julius, Rudy. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know if he fits Minnesota basketball.
I
Like,
feel like they need a dog.
yeah, they need somebody that's going you get in your face and
Yeah,
I'm gonna get yeah, they need somebody that's going to try to hurt you a little bit.
right, right. Yeah, bro. I don't think I like the Josh Giddey fit in Minnesota. But yeah, like him, Buzelis, Wilson. I think that's a good little like they'll be exciting. I don't think the Bulls will be good, but I think it's a place for Caleb Wilson to develop because high end, my comparison for Caleb Wilson could be like this is big here.
If you say what you're about what I think you're gonna say.
Minnesota Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett.
Ooh, ooh, that's not what I thought you were gonna say.
Minnesota Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett. Um, Athletic, you know what I mean? Like
Ooh,
I can see it. Like if Caleb Wilson really like it can progress and develop his game, like and he has the freedom to do so in Chicago. Like there's no expectations over there. Like I think he can be that.
AG. I can see it though. I can see it though.
Yeah, that's big.
I can see
That's
it. That is
big.
big. That's big. Who you got at
Um,
five?
at five, now I'm not gonna lie, I could see this pick getting traded.
I could as well. I could.
Um, because really like five, 5 through 8, the guards are heavy. So in the Clippers just traded for Darius Garland. And a lot of these guards are not like I don't see as combo guards. Like that can really play alongside a DG. But the one I do have going here, who is the tallest of them all, actually, Keaton Wagler.
Yeah.
Um, Out of Illinois, skinny guard, um, gets to his spots, can score the ball, but also a good facilitator, great passer, good feel for the game. Um, yeah, you had Wagler too,
Yeah.
but I don't. Yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about? Like, do you see them playing together in the backcourt?
Him and DG.
Yeah,
I If they do, I think they put. I mean, I can see them using Wagler as a three and converting him to a 3 and D guy. Just like have him off ball. He's a great 3-point shooter. Let him catch and shoot,
right.
and he does have the ability to facilitate as well. But I think it would be who's their backup point guard? Chris Dunn.
I don't even know.
I mean, I could also see them letting him run 6 man for a sub for Garland. That he's out there, Kawhi,
Right.
letting him facilitate, be the number one option. I think they would probably do that because, yeah, because they just got Benny. Yeah, I think they're gonna do that. Let him run 6 man. Oh, I don't know if I like him and Benedict together. I don't. I don't like that.
Who's your comparison for him?
I can see, tall guard that can shoot the ball, play some defense. You know who I'm going. B. Roy, my guy. I see B. Roy.
Really?
I see B. Roy. I think he has more playmaking uh, upside than Brandon Roy will have, but the ability to score, get to your spot, he doesn't have the athleticism Brandon Roy has either. But I think the ability to truly get to your spot and score at will, I see B. Roy in that.
Okay. All right. Well, I have another Blazers two guard. CJ McCollum.
I can see that.
Yeah, again, all the things you said, like get to your spots. He's a CJ McCollum's like plays a two guard most of his career, but really a one. I can
Mhm.
see that in Los Angeles if he goes there, like he'll be ended up having to play the two guard just because who he's playing with. But a good ball handler, good facilitator, can score the ball. CJ McCollum, I think, is a good comparison for him.
Yeah, I like the CJ comparison. That's a good one.
Six.
I just, I don't know. Like, I put Michael Brown. I don't know if I love that there. I don't know. He's one of the guys that is, yes, he's good, but I don't know if he's pro ready. No, experts are high on him. They have him in the 6 to 8 range. I think I think he goes. I think A Cup does fall to Sacramento. Just I have faith in it the same way you do. You may be a believer in it at this point.
Right.
So I'm on A Cup to Sacramento, and I think Mikal has a little more than Kingston Fleming's. That's why I put him 6. But I don't really have a real reason. I'm not too sold on his game, if I'm being honest. And how he played in college didn't really. I mean, he was hurt, but when he did play, yes, he looked good. But not being available, availability is the best ability. So,
Hey, bro, you wasn't saying this about Darren Peterson, bro.
okay, listen. DP was hurt. He came out after the season. He explained what happened. On top of that, DP is the most, you said it. He's the most polished player in this draft class. He didn't need, if we're being real, he could have went out of high school. Darren Peterson didn't need this season. So
Okay.
no, I did
So
not
you're
say
saying because
I
of
did not
like
say it.
you're saying he has more to prove, Mikael Brown. Like he's not that guy, basically.
Yes,
Uh,
he's not that guy.
all right, all right. But yeah, I have Mikael Brown at 6'2". I think the Nets, like I really just think for them it's just draft best available. Like I don't think it's fit at all for them, and I think he is probably best available. Really a cuff, but as you said, got him going to the Kings, so take him out the Nets equation. Um, but yeah, I think Mikael Brown has high upside. My comparison for him is interesting. Um, he wasn't an efficient three-point shooter in college. Shot a lot of threes. I don't think that the three-point shot for my comparison is on the same level at all. Um, but his ability to get his explosiveness, gets downhill well, got a little bounce to his game, gets downhill, dishes out a lot, you know. Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, yeah, decent sized guard, not too big, not like crazy small. Good bounce to his game, explosive, explosive going downhill. I think he has high upside, bro. I think he could be a good, a solid scoring point guard in this league. Yeah, I mean for the Nets, it's just they don't have any direction either. So take best available, and I think he is again a little bit better than Kingston Flemings.
Yeah. My comp was high upside. I could see a LaMelo, like you said, that bounce in his game. He puts up a lot of shots. He's gonna put up three ball. Um, it's not gonna be like as unorthodox as LaMelo. I don't think we'll ever see, or we not ever, but we won't see too many players that have that unorthodox style. But he gets downhill, dishes out a lot. I think like in the sense of the playmaking, in the sense of how he gets to his spots. And like I said, that pep in his game, I see the LaMelo in that factor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And he's listed as 6'5". I don't know about that.
Yeah,
Um,
I think he got
but you know,
great
he's
size.
not as tall as LaMelo, but I do see like especially like, you know, a lot of watching Mikael Brown Jr. like he gets downhill and that wraparound pass to the corner does look a lot like LaMelo Ball.
Mhm.
So yeah, see where you're coming from there. Finally get to talk about seven. Darius Acuff to the Kings, the savior of Sacramento. We touched on it a little bit already. Excited for this one. Really hope that this goes through. Man, I just think like the swagger of Acuff, like, you know, I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect. The Kings need somebody to come in and be a star. And I think he has superstar potential.
Yeah.
Now he's a hard player for me to compare to. I didn't know like he's shifty, big frame like Brunson, gets to his spots well, shoots kind of like Anthony Edwards. Not the bounciest, crafty around the rim with his finishes. I said Deron Williams,
Okay.
you
Okay.
know,
Okay.
like bulky guard. Deron probably has more bounce than Acuff. Um, but yeah, just like he can score well. The frame of him, good playmaker, great great feel for the game. Yeah, Deron Williams. Who you got?
I had Brunson, like you said, the phrase. I didn't get you got in your bag with that one. That was a good one.
I'm
But
hooping. I'm hooping.
you
I
are
was taking my time.
the Brunson, like you said, the frame. He gets to his spots. And once he gets there, there's not very much you could do, just like Brunson. Um, Obviously, another guy who Brunson's very unorthodox. You don't really know what he's going to do next. I don't think Acuff has that. It's more of a you know what's coming, you can't really stop it kind of thing.
Right. Right.
Um, but I think his size and just his feel for the game, he has a great feel. He scores at will. I see the Brunson upside in him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, we already touched on him enough, so let's go ahead. To the Atlanta Hawks. I went. Well, who you go actually?
I had Flemings here.
Yeah, I went another guard too. You see, they just signed CJ McCollum, right?
Yeah, they did.
Re-signed CJ McCollum to a 1 year deal. Well, how do you feel about this fit here?
I mean, I don't know. Atlanta's in a weird spot where, I mean, I guess, how do I feel about CJ resigning? Or
The Flemings pick.
I think he'll be like off the bench. He'll be organized with CJ and who's their one?
CJ will be the one.
CJ runs the one. Okay, he gets to see at least one season under CJ. He's coming off the bench. He has the ability to score. He can play make, and he's learning from. And he's no, he's a small guard. He's like a CJ, but he doesn't have the size CJ has. I'm not mad at it. I think it can work. I think he's not going to be a superstar in the league. I think he'll be a good role player point guard. He knows his job. He knows how to create and learning behind CJ. I think that would be good for him and his development in the league.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's fine. Like it's not great, but it's not horrible.
I actually really like it. Again, like you give him a year to learn under CJ McCollum. And then hopefully like year two, year three, he takes that starting spot and is their point guard for the future. Like they don't have a solidified point guard to go with like their young core. Jalen Johnson, Zachary Ricochet, Dyson Davis, Nickeil Alexander Walker has emerged as a star for them. So like I think it could be a good fit for them. He is a small guard too, like he's 6'2", CJ's like 6'3". So again, I think it's a perfect position for him to be able to learn from CJ McCollum. Um, my comparison for him is De'Aaron Fox. Good
Yeah.
hands, quick, got some bounce to him. Yeah, so like pre-injury, De'Aaron Fox, I think is a good comparison for him.
Yeah, I have Fox and Maxi. Just like that quick play style, that twitch, and then like you said, he has that bounce to him as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's a good pick for Atlanta. Like I think with the Clippers and the Nets, they're kind of like best player available. I like it for the Nets. I like it for the Kings. I like for the team that I don't really like the guard the most is the Clippers. But I mean, what else are they gonna do? Like that's why I think a trade might not be too bad for them. At that five spot. But I like 6 through 8. I like the fits.
Who who could they even trade for? What do they need a center since they traded Zoo.
They need a lot.
They do
Um,
need a lot.
they need a lot. So I don't know. I don't know what direction you go towards there, honestly.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, number 9,
Yes.
Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah.
What you thinking? Kyrie comes back next year. Cooper Flag is here. Got two centers, Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively. PJ's still here.
They can go Nate here. Nate Ament. He can see 3-4, 4-5,
3-4.
3-4. So behind Coop and can fight for that four spot with PJ, but a nice, good defender down low that can help protect the paint, can move. We talked previously about this guy. I had his high upside being MPJ. His three-point ability is not at the level MPJ's is currently at, but I think that his jumper can be improved if it is improved. I think he would be a great fill player next to Coop, and with Kyrie, I think that could fit well there.
I think that long term in his career, he can be a really good forward alongside Cooper Flag. Um, that is a really good defender. He's got a inconsistent jump shot right now. Like he shot 33 from three in college. So like, I'd probably give his three like a C. Bro, I just think he'll be like a long defensive wing that has like an inconsistent jump shot for most of his career, but can really defend. And my comparison for him was Ben Simmons. Now, I don't think his jumper will be as bad as Ben Simmons. I think he'll be able to shoot the ball. Like I think he will take them. I don't know if he'll make them a lot, but I think he can take them. Playmaking wise from Ben like with Ben Simmons is not a comparison there. But my comparison with him and Ben Simmons is the defensive versatility, the size, his ability to like score around the rim. I think will be a thing, and play the four next to Cooper Flag long term. I think that could be a good fit.
Yeah, I think that's a good fit as well. Um, the Mavericks, I'm trying to think. backup guard. Now they have Nemhard brother. Who else do they have? They have
D'Angelo Russell was
they
there
got
this year.
D'Lo. Yeah.
They still have Clay. Um, was Dinwiddie on the roster?
Spencer looking like
He's been
somebody.
a Maverick so many times, I feel like.
Yeah, it's been a Maverick like 3 times. Hmm.
Um,
I wonder if we're looking at the future, do they go Braden Burries possibly?
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Succeed Clay.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that. I think I have Burris going right under to
me
the
too.
Bucks. Like I think that could flip flop. Um, Braden Burris has a great 3-point shot, can score at a high level in college at least. I think he could be a great shooter in the league. Um, Defensively, he has a lot of size. I think that's an area he could grow his game. Um, I don't. I This is one of the players I don't have a comparison for. I don't know who to compare him to.
Braden Burries.
Yeah,
Yeah, I put high upside Jamal Murray. I don't think he'll have that spark plug factor Jamal Murray has, but I think he'll be as a guard, know like he'll know his role in a way, and he can turn it on. Like he's not a guy you can just leave, and it's a guy you don't want to get hot, but it won't be like that true X factor Jamal Murray has, where it's very pivotal, can change the entire game.
yeah, yeah. Um, hmm. I think he can. I think he'll be like a predominant 3-point shoot, like almost like how Jordan Poole was with the Warriors. Um, can get busy a little bit. Um, I actually like that comparison. Actually,
Yeah, I like that J.
I was
Poole
up and
first.
down. Jordan Poole, Warriors. Jordan Poole, like can shoot really well. Can score if needed. Maybe even he comes off the bench for the Mavericks in the future, like if they were to draft him. But yeah, I have him going to the Bucks. I have Nate Mint to the Mavericks. With the Bucks, I think he has a lot more freedom to just do him
Yeah,
and be a scorer, be a guy that just goes and puts up empty stats on a losing team. Um, so I'm excited to see like and I think this is an area where we'll start seeing trades too. Um, Maybe not the Bucks, but like Warriors, Mavericks, even Thunder, maybe. Like I think this is the area where we start seeing more trades in the draft.
I agree. And what I'll say about these two picks, assuming if the Giannis news is true, he gets traded during the draft. I assume the Bucks trade him prior to their pick. I think if they do pull the trigger and trade him, I think they go get Nate. Or, well, I guess the Mavericks go first, so it's whoever the Mavericks want.
Right.
But yeah, never mind. Disregard that.
I see what you were trying to say.
Yeah,
Just
just
as a filler for Giannis leaving.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't know. I think Giannis would probably get traded to a team under where the Bucks pick. Like I don't see the Wizards, Jazz, Grizzlies, Bulls. I mean, maybe the Clippers, I guess. No Nets, no Kings, Hawks, Mavericks. Yeah, so I think 11, the Warriors could be a team to trade for Giannis. But they're so been and have been for so long thirsty for a center. That's why I have a Di Mara here. I think they could go him or Morez Johnson from Michigan. But yeah, they've always been hunting for that center. Di Mara is 7'3", can protect the rim. Um, I mean, I think this is like no brainer for the Warriors. Like this is what they always need. And this is the next guy that they pick.
yeah. I really hope this organization does not overthink this pick and just goes get a Diamara. They literally always are complaining about how they don't have a center. That's their missing piece. Here it is. Hand it to
Yeah,
you. So
yeah.
they, yeah, just take it and do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, man. Pretty simple there. My comparison for him was like Zach Edey. Um,
I got Klingon. Just
yeah, big center,
yeah.
defense. Yeah. Next up with the Thunder. Um, man, so many options.
They,
So many options.
but before we say our picks, I will say it doesn't matter. Truly.
No,
So,
at all,
yeah, they can go
at
get
all.
whoever they want at this point.
Yeah, I'm eager to see what they do. They have because they have 12 and 17. Um, and for them, like fit doesn't or I I don't know. Do they go best available or do you think they go more fit for their squad? You see, they just traded Aaron Wiggins too.
They did trade Wiggins. Um, I know Lou Dort is in contract talks. He may be gone. I know Cason Wallace said he wants what's best for his career and could potentially move on from OKC. I don't know.
Well, who you got here?
I put Yaxel.
I put Yaxel as well. I put
I,
Yaxel as well.
I just really see Yaxel on this team. He fits this team so well.
Yeah, I think from a personality standpoint, um, I think from a lot of mock drafts have had Yaxel going a lot lower than this, like out of the lottery.
Yeah.
But I think OKC, he's 23 already. Plays like a four, a three maybe. So like I think those are positions of need of depth for them. Like they have a good amount of good guards, AJ Mitchell, Cason Wallace, Shea, J-Dub. Like they have enough ball handlers like guards, Isaiah Joe still on the team. Like they got shooting. So I think this is a spot here where all right. I think this is a spot here where they can just go and get a guy that fits the vibes of the team, can come in and he has some upside to him. National Player of the Year, experienced national champion. He's a winner. So my comparison for him is on the high end, on the high end, OG Anunoby.
Okay.
How do you feel
Okay.
about that?
Okay. I can see OG. A very, very, very good role player. A guy you just would love on your team.
Yep.
He plays his heart out.
Yep.
You see it in the play or in the national championship run. He's hurt and he still
Hmm.
was out there playing. It's
Got
gonna
some
be
bounce to him.
yeah,
Gets to the rim. And now that 3-point shot we going to work on.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I see OG. I didn't go. I went like coming in, not coming in, but like 2, 3 years so I could see like a Jalen Johnson. Not the best shooter. He can defend like you said. He he can create his own, but he's more of like a like not a filler, but right place, right time kind of guy.
Okay. Okay. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Jalen Johnson is like an all-around player.
Yeah.
Just recently started like triple doubles and stuff like coming in. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Um, 13, the Miami Heat. Who you got here?
I this one I bumped this guy up. He's not really in lottery talks, but assuming this trade goes through, that this my pick was based off of Tyler Hero getting traded. I said Bennett Sturts. Just go get another Tyler Hero.
Interesting. Interesting. Um, interesting. That is moved up. Like it's crazy, bro. Like I was literally watching starts at Drake because he was Bradley was playing against him in the Missouri Valley. Um and now bro is about to go to the league. But yeah, great player. I think he would be good in Miami. Like, sounds like a Miami type of guy that they
Yeah,
would develop and yeah, turn into a great player. I have Cam Carr here from Baylor. Um, you know, playing with, we got to talk about the Miami Heat playing with Bam Adebayo. 8 or 3 points in a game. That's the start. Um, Cam Carter stretched the floor. I think he'll be a great shooter in this league. Um, I think he'll be a good two-way 3-and-D guy that just plays hard, knocks down his shots. You think he could come in and be a two, like even if Tyler Hero leaves, a two that doesn't demand the ball so much. Um, but yeah, and Miami's always in talks for some type of star, and I think he'll be a good player to play alongside a Giannis if they go get him. For example, Giannis and Bam, Cam Carr like a good shooter outside of it. They need shooting outside of those two.
I see that. I like that as well. I like that. That's a good.
Comparisons, Ben Sturts,
Uh, Tyler Hero and Peyton Pritchard.
really?
Not real, more so Pritch. Not really Tyler Hero. I said Tyler Hero in the sense of like in his time at Iowa, he was very not ball dominant, but offense was through him. In Miami, Tyler Hero ran the offense basically more times than not. But Pritchard, in sense of the 3-point shooting ability, great shot making, he's gonna play defense.
Hmm. I probably would have like this is off. I don't have Ben Sturts in my lottery, so I didn't really include him. But hold on, give me 1 second. I probably would have gave him like a Josh Giddey. Like because Payton Pritchard I look at him as an elite 3-point shooter. I think Bennett Sturts is like he's all right. Nothing like too crazy. I think he shot like 30. Let me see. In college this year, he shot 35% from three. Um, So I mean he's solid. But I think his ability to control a game, like watching him in the tournament a lot, it was score when I need to, but really just run the offense, get everybody involved, like a do-it-all player that you want to have on the court. So and in the pace of his game too, I think is good comparison like Josh Giddey.
The
See what I'm
pace,
saying?
the pace, yes, I do see. I definitely see the pace. I I can see Giddy, high upside Giddy. Uh, I don't know. Like, yes, he controls the offense, sets the pace. I mean, I don't know if it was his team, but like assist numbers are not where Giddy's are, and I don't think that playmaking ability is on the same level as Giddy's, you know?
Hmm. Uh I mean, yeah, but I think like Iowa and Drake were not crazy high scoring teams in
Yeah.
college. Like,
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
rare that you see somebody in college averaging 9, 10 assists a game. Um, so I mean, I like 6 assists a game for him. I think is pretty good. And I think he's a good playmaker. Um, yeah, I think it'll be an interesting one seeing him in the league, seeing if his game can translate. But my Cam Carr comparison is like Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell for the Spurs, knocked down 3-point shots, defends well, plays his role. Exactly what I described, I think Cam Carr can be.
Yeah, I see that.
And last pick, Charlotte Hornets. Who you got here?
I had some fun with this one. Another guy, not in lottery talks at all. One of your boys. I just feel like he can fit the Charlotte wave. They're getting better. This will just be another score added to their team. Give me Phylon here. Just why not? Go get Phylon.
No, no.
Go get Phylon. Go get another
No.
score. Why not?
Why?
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 Why
They
not?
have
It's
they
Charlotte.
have they have LaMelo Ball, Con Canuple, and Brandon Miller as their guards.
And
Um,
Phylon off the bench.
no. I think they should go if they're trying to be a serious basketball team. Now if we're here for jokes and giggles, okay, all right, go get Phylon. But if we are trying to be a serious NBA team here, let's go get Morez Johnson Jr., a winner in college. Somebody that can go play 4 or 5 minutes of area of need for them. Um, a solid big man. Let's go get some stability in this team. If we're gonna be serious, let's take this serious and let's get some stability in the team.
Go get another guard. Go get Firelight.
See, you are here for the giggles.
I'm
I
here
think
for
Charlotte Hornets fans are ready to win.
I'm
Uh,
here for entertaining Charlotte basketball.
See, we've been had that for the past 4 seasons. I'm tired of it.
What do you mean? They just made the play in?
Nah, I want to see
They're
exactly. It's time to take a step up now. It's
Aren't
not time
they?
for more laughs and giggles. We're serious now. We
Why
just went
aren't
on
they?
this nice run. We're in the play-in for the first time in a minute. We won a game in the play-in. Charlotte was booming. We already got enough fun.
They
But
got
Baron
40
Furman is
goals.
gonna come in and take the ball away from guys that need the ball.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's gonna lead that second unit.
This is a terrible pick. You get fired.
He's gonna lead the second unit. He's learning behind LaMelo and B Mill. This is amazing, amazing fit.
No,
Amazing fit.
no,
Yes.
no. They
Yes.
boo you out the city, bro.
No, they
Uh,
wouldn't. No, they
yeah,
wouldn't.
I don't like that pick at all. Who's your comparison for him?
More height, but like a DG has that step in his game, get to his spot. Ain't gonna play no defense for you. But yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. Mm-mm,
It's a
mm-mm.
very Charlotte Hornets player. He's Charlotte. That's college Charlotte.
Nah, bro.
That's
Um,
Charlotte.
my Marez Johnson, I'm gonna give him like Isaiah Stewart. Stability, stability. I'm gonna keep preaching that word for the Charlotte Hornets. Stability. Go get you a big fella. It's gonna go down there, defend the rim. Rebound the basketball. Get the outlets to the guys that need the rock. You know what I mean? Yeah. Go, Lamelo. Go ahead. Yeah.
How you gonna get the rebound?
Just like that. Yeah. So
Elbows out.
yeah, I'm telling you, bro. That's what they need. We're stable here. Stability.
That is the last thing Charlotte needs because let that elbow connect to somebody.
And we got guys ready. Bridges coming
Go
in
be
hot.
Malice in the Palace, part two.
Hey, yeah, bro. We need some stability over there, man. I think Morez Johnson brings that. But
But
yeah, man, that's our lottery. That's our lottery projections and comparisons. Yeah, let us know what y'all think down below. But before we get up out of here, got a ball knowledge test. Gonna run through this. This should be a quick run through for you. There's some difficult years. But this is one of the most you've had to guess, like most either of us have had to guess in the ball knowledge test, but a lot of them should be really simple. So from the year you were born in 2005, can you name all of the NBA Finals MVPs? And you have to give me the year that they played.
what?
We're going by year.
Since 2005?
Yeah, you can start wherever you want.
Okay, Jalen Brunson,
Jalen Brunson, 2026.
they go to Alexander,
Yep,
Jalen Brown,
yep.
Steph Curry,
What year?
22.
Yep.
Um, 23. Who won in 23? Oh man, 23.
Oh, brother.
Oh man. Okay, Acampo is 21.
Yep,
Bron 20.
yep.
Oh, 23? Ah, Jokic. Jokic 23.
Correct.
Okay, what am I, 19?
Yep.
Okay, we'll come back to 17 Durant, 18 Durant.
Yep.
16 Bron,
Yep.
19, 2019 NBA Finals. Come back to that. Okay. 2015. I don't know. Bronson here again. 2012.
Correct.
05 Timmy D.
Correct.
06 Kobe.
Incorrect. That was a bad guess.
That's a bad guess.
That was a bad guess.
Does Kobe not? Kobe has one in between 6 and 10.
That's not why it was a bad guess. I'm not saying he did now.
Oh, Paul Pierce is in here somewhere. I want to say, no, I don't want to say that. Dirk is in here. Dirk is in here. Dirk is in here. Dirk is third. No. Oh, is it a, do I get it incorrect if I say the Euro?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow. I can't get like
Because this is much easier than it's this is an easy, yeah. You gotta get these years.
Dirk. Dirk is 11 or 13. Oh man. Trust my gut. 13.
Incorrect. Come on, D.
Okay. Dirk 11.
Dirk 2011. So I want you to think about like the sequence of like people's careers.
That's
Like
what I'm trying to do.
LeBron lost before he won anything.
That's yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. Two incorrect. Still got like 10.
Yeah, you have 2015, 2019,
20, 1 and 20.
14 and 13, 10, 9, 8, 7, and 6.
2015, Andre Iguodala.
Correct.
We went Warriors, Cavs, Warriors, Warriors. Kawhi Leonard 2019.
Kawhi Leonard. I was thinking about Drake music, like
I thought
National Treasures.
I thought about the dagger. That was
2019,
2019.
Kawhi Leonard.
Okay. So I need, what am I? Oh 06, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14.
Yeah.
Oh man, Jesus. I need a hint.
You want a hint?
I do. It's the 6
Pick
through
a
10.
year.
That's really gone.
Actually, I what I think is the hardest one is 2007. So I'll give you a hint for that. In 2007, LeBron James took the Cavaliers with Mo Williams and company to the NBA Finals. His first time in the NBA Finals.
I do not.
And the team that won that year, who you would think is the Robin, won Finals MVP. 'Cause.
Can't even think about what team it was.
Dynasty.
Dynasty. It's in '07. So this could be San Antonio. It's really the only, but were they a dynasty in '07? The Lakers. And it's the Robin. Which means if it's the Lakers, then it's Diesel. It's not a guess. Okay. Paul Pierce, 11.
I'm gonna let that slide because you already got 11 correct.
Oh, I did. Paul Pierce. Uh, okay. Never mind. I did already get 11 correct. I forgot.
I'm gonna let that slide.
Paul Pierce, 13, man? No, no, that's way too late. Paul Pierce, like 9, 10. Is he 10? Then where is Kobe? Kobe is still here. Kobe, is Kobe 9? Kobe is 9 or 8. Or is he both? They go back to back. I don't know. And we're running on time. Give me Kobe, 2008.
Incorrect.
So that'd be '09.
We got to be better, D. We got to be better.
I told you 6 through 10 was gonna give me.
2009, 2010. So, well, let's go back. One, Shaq was gone from the Lakers in '04 or '05, one of the two. And he won a ring elsewhere in '06. Where else might a Shaq won a ring? With another legendary two guard in '06.
The
They
Heat,
played against the Dallas Mavericks, the Miami Heat. Who was the Finals MVP?
D Wade. Oh, wait, you said
Dwayne,
'07. See, I didn't even think. Okay, yeah.
Dwayne
Okay.
Wade, 2006. '07,
I was thinking about the Braun. Okay,
'07. San Antonio Spurs. Who was the Finals MVP?
Timmy D.
No, the Robin.
Oh, uh, TP.
Tony Parker, Finals MVP. '08, we start the first of Celtics Lakers. '08 went to the Celtics, who was the Finals MVP.
Paul Pierce.
'09 rematch, who was
Kobe.
the Finals MVP.
Kobe.
2010 Lakers went back to the finals. Who they play this time? The Orlando Magic they played.
Oh, I knew that. I did know that actually.
Finals MVP was
Kobe.
back to back. Not only does he have one, he has two Finals MVPs.
I said he had to. I didn't know what year it was.
2011, you got Dirk. 2012, Braun. 2013, I'm disappointed in this one. Rebound Bosch back out to Allen. His three-pointer. Bang. Game 6 of this finals. It was Heat versus
Um, um, Spurs.
Spurs. Finals MVP,
Brown, Brown.
LeBron James back to back. 2014 rematch. Heat Spurs. Finals MVP.
Timmy D.
Incorrect. It was a young
Oh, Kawhi. Yeah,
Kawhi Leonard. And that is it.
that was so easy.
That was so easy.
That was so easy. That was so. I'm so disappointed. That was so easy.
Man, I told you it was a lot of answers, but I thought you would fly. Like
That was
fly.
so easy.
I thought you might have had a hiccup in '07, but other than that, like, and then for you to get '05 so quick, '07 and '05. The Spurs rings is what I like. In the 2000s, the Spurs rings is what I have difficulty with.
I just know I just know Timmy D. That's the year I was born. That's the only reason I remember that one.
Okay, okay. Yeah, man, good little ball knowledge test. See how you do with your history. Um, but yeah, man, good episode. Good to be back on the pod. Again, sorry for missing the NBA finals and stuff like that. But we're back with draft coverage. Y'all tune in tomorrow night. The draft, see who goes number one, see where everybody lands, what trades might happen, a big trade night on draft night. Um, oh, and best of all, Words of Wisdom is back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it.
This one's gonna hit deep. Stop stop looking for happiness in the same place you lost it. There's a there's there's a saying that, I tell the guys, if you pass the same street twice, you're lost. You know, if you are looking for something where you lost yourself in it, that's clearly not a place you need to be. Don't continue to try to run back to something that's not working out for you. There's a million different things in the world. There's a million different fish in the sea. It's not even about women. Don't even take your mind there. I'm just talking about opportunities. I'm just talking about ways to elevate yourself in general. There's so many different options than the ones that previously didn't work out for you. You're not wrong.
Yo, yo, that was generational, bro. That was generational.
What's the problem, bro?
Nothing, nothing. Great words of wisdom. Again, happy to be back on the pod. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Turn the post notification bell on so you don't miss an episode. Leave a comment. Tell us who y'all think should go number one. And yeah, catch y'all next time.
Peace.
Peace.